In recent years, electric cars have been hailed as the eco-friendly alternative to traditional gas vehicles. However, as we dig deeper into their impact on the planet, a different story emerges. This video explores the hidden environmental costs associated with electric cars, from battery production and electricity generation to disposal challenges and the carbon footprint of manufacturing. Join us as we reevaluate the true green promise of electric vehicles and uncover why they may not be as environmentally friendly as we've been led to believe. 1. The hidden environmental cost of battery production. At the heart of every electric car lies a battery, often a lithium-ion one. The production of these batteries is far from green. Mining the necessary materials, such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel, can lead to significant environmental degradation. For instance, lithium extraction often involves draining large amounts of water from the surrounding areas, leading to droughts and affecting local ecosystems. Furthermore, cobalt mining, primarily conducted in the Democratic Republic of Congo, has been linked to severe human rights abuses and environmental destruction. The energy-intensive process of mining and refining these materials leaves a substantial carbon footprint, which often goes unnoticed by consumers swayed by the allure of zero-emission vehicles. 2. Electricity production and its impact. While electric cars themselves do not emit carbon dioxide, the electricity used to charge them often does. In many parts of the world, electricity is still generated from coal, natural gas, and other non-renewable resources. This means that the carbon emissions from power plants indirectly contribute to the environmental impact of electric cars. For example, if an electric car is charged in a region where coal is the primary energy source, the emissions from generating that electricity can rival those of a traditional gasoline car. Until we transition to a fully renewable energy grid, the promise of a clean electric vehicle remains partially unfulfilled. 3. End-of-life battery disposal challenges. Once an electric car's battery reaches the end of its life, disposal becomes a significant concern. These batteries contain toxic chemicals that can harm the environment if not disposed of properly. While recycling programs for lithium-ion batteries are being developed, they are not yet widespread or efficient. Improper disposal can lead to soil and water contamination, posing risks to both human health and wildlife. Moreover, the energy required to recycle these batteries further adds to their environmental impact, raising questions about the sustainability of electric vehicles in the long run. 4. The carbon footprint of manufacturing. Manufacturing an electric car is a resource-intensive process that contributes to its overall carbon footprint. Studies have shown that producing an electric vehicle can generate significantly more emissions than a conventional gasoline car due to the energy required to produce the battery. For instance, the production of a Tesla Model S battery alone generates around 15 tons of CO2. When considering the emissions from manufacturing, the gap between electric and gas cars narrows considerably, challenging the notion of electric vehicles as a greener alternative. 5. Limited lifespan and resource consumption. Electric cars, like any other technology, have a limited lifespan. As they age, their efficiency can decrease, and the need for repairs and replacements can arise. Producing replacement parts and new batteries demands additional resources and energy. The growing demand for electric vehicles also leads to increased mining activities, further depleting natural resources. This cycle of consumption and replacement means that the environmental benefits of electric cars might not be as significant as initially thought, especially when considering the broader picture of resource use. 6. Infrastructure and support system requirements. The transition to electric vehicles requires a significant overhaul of existing infrastructure. Charging stations need to be built, and power grids must be upgraded to handle the increased demand for electricity. This development can lead to land use changes and further strain on natural resources. Additionally, the production and maintenance of this new infrastructure involve emissions and energy consumption that add to the environmental impact of electric cars. Without a holistic approach, the shift to electric vehicles may inadvertently contribute to environmental degradation rather than alleviating it. 7. Conclusion. Reevaluating the green promise. While electric cars present a promising alternative to traditional vehicles, their environmental impact is more complex than it appears. From battery production and electricity generation to disposal and infrastructure requirements, several factors challenge the notion of electric vehicles as a purely green solution. As we continue to explore sustainable transportation options, it is crucial to consider the full life cycle of electric cars and address the challenges they present. Only by acknowledging and addressing these issues can we hope to move towards a truly sustainable future.